I just like to state, this is my 8th time filming. 8th. And I still look like a hobo. So let's just discard that I look like a hobo. Let's just go into the video because I really just don't have energy. So I'm gonna make this video like a non-cut type of video, which meaning like I'm not gonna edit this video at all because I do not have the energy to do that. It is Sunday, the day before I'm uploading this, so not even gonna bother. So basically, let me just introduce you once again. Hello, hola, it is I, Jazzy Valence, back at you on the Bedheads this fine Monday. And this week on the Bedheads is Storytime Week. Let me just move myself really quickly. Okay, so the title is not clickbait, so just gonna let you, like, yeah. So I'm just gonna go into the story because I do not want to waste time. So this happened about a month ago, I believe. Yeah, so this was on a Friday night. I was in school sleeping schedule, so I went to bed at like 7 p.m. that night because I'm a grandma, leave me alone. So at the time, my mom and my brother were home, so you'll find out why that's significant later. So I went to sleep, right? Okay, so I wake up at roughly around 9 p.m. from my dogs barking, and I'm just like half asleep, half awake, telling them to shut up, please, because I need some sleep. They didn't shut up for like 5 minutes. I was like, you know what, I'm done. As I was about to go back to bed, like I was about to like be in deep sleep, I hear this phrase, and keep in mind each word of the phrase keeps getting louder and closer. So I heard this from like a deep voice, like I can tell like it was a deep voice. I'm not going to assume genders, but it was from a deep voice, and it said, "If you keep running, we'll just chase after you." Right after the human being said that, my gate opened. This is the point where I sat up from my bed and I'm paralyzed. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I should do. I'm just like, okay, awesome, great, what is happening? So keep in mind, I'm actually like right here. We're in the setting. I was right there. So I was like, I don't know what to do. I hear another deep voice saying profanities, and I was like, awesome, great. So basically at this point, it was like so loud, like my brother and my mom would have come out of the room by now to either check on me or see what's happening outside. None of that happened. So this is the point where I realized I'm home alone. I am alone. So I just kind of sat up on my bed. I'm like, I have to do something. I have to call someone. Like, I don't know what to do, but I need to do something. So my phone, it's across the room, so where I'm at right now, at my desk charging. Normally, I just walk up to it and just grab it, and we're good to go. However, there's a very huge window, like a very huge window right here, as you can tell since I'm getting sunlight. It's so big you could see me. However, like the curtains, it has like curtains, and like the curtains were like here, like this would be closed and this would be open. It was halfway, so you wouldn't be able to see my detail, but you would see my silhouette. So like they'd know I'm here, and I wasn't trying to like give them the impression that I was in here. Like, no thank you, bye, I ain't trying to get murdered today. So I just crouched down and crawled super quick to my phone. As I had the phone in my hand, I hear the guy who was saying profanities earlier. This time he's closer and louder. I can tell he was in front of my door. My phone did not matter at this moment. It was the matter of the fact if my door was locked or unlocked. So I looked to my door. It was not locked. It wasn't locked. I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? You had one job. So I just put down my phone. I quickly crawl so fast, bippity boppity bye. I was, before you can even say the flash, I was there and quickly locked it. Like, I ain't trying to, no, not today. So this is where I'm officially like literally paralyzed. I can't move. I'm in front of the door. The only thing protecting me from this other human being who's yelling profanities is this thick wood. And I'm like, okay, awesome. So I'm just there trying to listen to what's happening. Nothing I can hear is happening. I'm trying not to make any noise. And I'm so happy because you will see why that's so important that I was so quiet. Oh. So this profanity dude, we're just going to call him Michael. Michael, like, I didn't hear anything from the outside. I was not aware. I then hear the, like, doorknob jiggle, like, it, like, yeah. So I, like, rush back. This is where I'm no longer paralyzed. I'm like, okay, I need to, like, not be in front of the door right now. So I rush back to, like, my bed, which was in which living room. This is where I sleep. And so I just rush back, and I'm just sitting down, like, what's happening? There was a tall figure, and I couldn't see anything because it was super black. Like, it was dark. My eyes did not adjust to the light at this point. Like, I couldn't see who it was until the human speaked. Thankfully, it was my brother. It was just my brother and my mom walking in. And I'm like, where have you been? Walmart. We were at Walmart. The audacity to be at Walmart when I was here alone. I know it was not their fault. Like, I know it was not their fault at all. They wouldn't have known that this would have happened. But I was just so irritated at that moment. I was like, no. Bye. No, thank you. So, they were there. I saw as Michael got arrested. Yeah, he was walking to the car. He was getting arrested. What I didn't know, however, Michael had a buddy with him. We're gonna call him Jackson. He had a buddy who was trying to get in through my sister's window. At the same time, I was in front of the door before my, like, brother and my mom came in. Where I, the part where I was paralyzed, not really doing anything, not making a sound. Yeah, Jackson was trying to get in through my sister's window. He was successful in, like, taking off, like, the spring part of it, but he didn't take off the glass because by then the cops already entered my property. And they couldn't, like, he was like, bye, gotta go. So he escaped. I don't know. He just tried to break in, though. He, like, so close to breaking in. He was so close. I was so scared. Oh my god. No, thank you. So yeah, he got away. Jackson got away. However, Michael did not. Michael is an idiot. Like an absolute imbecile. Okay? The reason I say this is because he was in the cop car, right? And, like, he was, like, yelling at the cops. He was being so incredibly, like, impolite, like, so impolite to the cops. Even though the cops didn't do anything, they didn't do anything wrong. Like, they arrested him, and that's good to go. However, he was using the Black Lives Matter. He was using that as an excuse to say, you guys broke my ribs. What do you mean he broke your ribs? I saw you walk to the car. I saw him walk to the car, and he was completely okay. He was 100% fine. He is probably healthier than me. I don't understand. So our neighbors call the 911 line. 900, yeah, 900. The 911 line, and ambulance comes. 10 minutes of their arrival, he's like, you know what? I don't want to go to the hospital anymore. Excuse me? I thought you had 3 broken ribs. I thought you had 3 broken ribs. You should probably go check those out. Like, excuse me. Ooh, I was so angry. I still am angry. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, are you good? No, you're not. Clearly, you're not good. So, yes. One minor detail I might have left out, however, before he, like, was dragged onto the jail, he threw something on my property. He threw $1,000 worth of weed. $1,000. To this day, it is on my property. Like, to this day. Whew. And so, I guess Jackson was, like, I don't even know, like, a drug lord trying to, like, break into my house. Like, I don't even know. He was, like, a drug lord, and, like, there's Michael, like, I don't even know. But I was, no thank you. So I thought the night was over. After, like, they left, I stayed awake until midnight to wait for my family, like, my entire family to arrive at home so I know they're safe and sound, because I'm an amazing human being. And so I go to sleep. However, there's a knock at the door. We open the door. It's Michael's brother. He's like, hey, Michael threw his phone here. Can I come looking for it in your property? Oh, you mean the brother who, like, almost, like, murdered, you know, like, and his buddy, like, almost murdered me? Yeah, no. I don't know what possesses you to think that we would be okay with that. Like, no. So he's like, oh, okay. So he leaves our, like, premises, but, like, he's literally outside of our gate with his iPhone, like, I don't know, it's not even an iPhone, it's like his phone flashlight, and he's using that to like scout the area, even though he's not on our property. He's like scouting there for a few hours. He leaves for like an hour before dawn. He comes back with his father and comes looking to come look for it in the morning. And I don't even know what to do. I'm just like, okay, whatever. So once they were unsuccessful in finding it from not even entering our property, our other neighbors come and join. Like, it's a scavenger hunt. Please leave. I don't know why they were there. Like, I'm so irritated. So we were like, okay, you know what? It's cool. We're just gonna like hang this out for a while because, you know, we're not in real danger. They're just looking for the weed. Hold on, I need to turn down my music for a second. Okay, so they're just looking for the weed, right? Okay, we're Gucci in that. Until Michael's brother decides to get a ladder from one of our neighbors, goes to the other side of our house to try to climb over to look for, like, in here. Like, that's when we crossed the line. That's where we called the cops. They didn't do anything except for, like, being, like, their presence itself, like, made, like, Michael's brother, like, put away the ladder, but, like, they literally didn't do anything. And it just annoyed me so much that they just didn't do anything. It just, I just can't. I honestly can't. So, yeah, that was Gucci. That was great. That was the time a drug lord almost went into my household. I was honestly so scared that night. I don't even want to, like, go back to that. But yeah, like, if anyone ever asks, I'll be like, yep, there's $1,000 worth of weed on my property. What's good? So yeah, I hope you guys really did enjoy that suspenseful, like, video. If you did, go ahead and give this a thumbs up. If you'd like, you can follow me on my main YouTube channel if you want to see more of moi. Or you can, you know, follow my social media. That's cool too. You can also follow the Bedheads Instagram, which will also be linked down below. So yeah, have a great old time. I will see you guys next week with another new video. And that's good. Yeah. So, hasta luego. By the way, that means see you later in Spanish. Educate yourself, kids. Adios.